Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Jessica Carroll here, your independent Scentsy consultant, and today I'm going to hop on to talk about our wax. This is our Scentsy bar right here today. I actually have the scent, Very Merry Cranberry, which is a very good, actually as you can see, cranberry smell. Perfect for the holidays, perfect scent to, like I said, run at this time of year. But we're not only going to talk about the scent today, we're going to talk more about our wax. Our wax is a paraben wax, which means it's non-toxic. So if you would want to sit down and eat a bar, you could. It may not taste very well, but it will not hurt you. It's all safe and all non-toxic. So if you have little ones or pets or anything that you're worried about running around, if they should get into this and take a bite out of it, it will not harm them. Also, our wax has up to 40% more, it can carry up to 40% more of essential oils. So, you know, a lot of the times you'll go to Walmart and you'll find the little wax bars that are $2 each. Well, they might smell good, they might look good, they might be cheaper, but they will not last as long as a Scentsy wax. And their wax is also different too. A Walmart wax is a little bit more of a harder wax, whereas our Scentsy waxes are softer, they melt easier and cleaner, and they burn a little bit or melt a little bit more. How would I want to say? They burn a lot more cleaner and just smoother. You know, you get more of an even melt, whereas you stick in a Walmart bar, I've noticed that it'll melt some of it, and then some of it will still be in chunks, and some of it will still be, you know, halfway warming. But with our Scentsy bars, they melt evenly. That's the word I was looking for. So they melt evenly. And also another thing about our bars is when we stick them in our Scentsy warmers, which I have some here if you want to look at them here. I know you can't probably really see them all that great, but you can take a little peek at them. All our warmers are run by, not all of them, but most of them are run by light bulbs. We have our 15-watt bulbs, which run our mini warmers, so our plug-in warmers. And then we have like our 3-piece warmers that run off of a 20-watt light bulb. And then we have some that run off of 25, and now we even have some that run off of a 40-watt light bulb. But the fun fact is that if you when your wax is melted into our burners, it will not burn you. It never, ever, ever gets hotter than than body temperature. So I've had my daughter, you know, I have a warmer running. I've had my daughter get curious, stick her fingers in there, and it will, like I said, it will make a mess. You will get wax everywhere, but it will not burn her. So, like I said, our waxes never, ever burn to get hot. Unlike a candle, when you burn it, it gets hot, of course, because it's got an open flame. Also, another thing about our wax bars is they never ever evaporate. So when you pop in some wax into your burners here, or your warmers, they will melt and melt and melt until the fragrance is gone eventually, but it will never evaporate. So once you choose to change out your scent, you're gonna have to empty that wax that's still melted in there, which I can show you at a later time how to change your wax safely and clean wise, because you definitely don't want wax all over. So if that's something you'd be interested in, please let me know, and I could do a video on that as well. I actually just changed mine out today, so so maybe in a couple days or maybe next week sometime I can show you when it's time how I change out my wax and how different ways you can change out your wax that like I said, are clean. You won't end up with a big mess. But as I was saying, these will never evaporate. As with a candle, you know, you light it, it burns, and you get soot from it, and that's the way it's showing you that it's burning off the wax that's in the candle. And also another thing you get from candles is not only the soot mess you get, but when they're burning, you get toxins put in the air through the smoke. You know, you're breathing in the toxins of the candle that as it burns off in the candle. Then you also got smoke, so it gets into your lungs, and you get, you know, stuff like that, which isn't always the greatest. I mean, like I said, everybody loves candles. I mean, I have to say, be honest, I like candles as well. But as far as being safe and being afraid of leaving your warmers going while you're gone, Scentsy is just the way to go. You know, you don't have to leave your warmers going all the time. I usually leave my warmers going all day. The only time that I shut my warmers off is at night when everybody's in bed. But otherwise, you can run your warmers from the time you get up to in the morning till the time you go to bed, or you can run it all night if you want to, because it's just safe. It's not, it's not like running a candle and you got an open flame. You got to worry about your animals knocking it over, or your kids knocking it over, or anything like that, and it'll obviously catch fire. Whereas this, it will make a mess, but it will not catch fire. And it's just, like I said, it's not hot to the touch. So like I said, if you're, as I was saying, your little kid decides to get curious and stick their fingers in it, it's not going to get hot. It's not going to burn them. So as where a candle is, it's gonna burn you because it's an open flame. So yeah, these, and like I said, they come in 8 cubes here. And like I said, it's a paraffin wax. You can open it just like this. And you can actually plop this right out if you want to. See if I can do this here. And there you go. You got your wax. And like I said, it's all sectioned into cubes, so when you decide to warm it, you can just break it off and put it into our warmers. Now, with our mini warmers, I usually don't put any more than 2 cubes in each of my warmers. I put 2 cubes in my full size. I put 2 cubes in my mini ones. I put 2 cubes in, like I said, all of my warmers, and it does just fine. A lot of people, they get adventurous and say, oh, I'm going to put 3 in to see if maybe it'll put off a stronger scent, and it really doesn't. 2 works just fine. You get just as much scent as if you would put 4 or 5 cubes into a warmer. So I've always stuck to 2. Now we also have our element warmers as well, which those are safe, and those don't run off of a light bulb. They actually run off of a hot plate that warms your wax, and those are normally an 8-watt hot plate. So like I said, so all of our warmers are safe. There's no flame, there's no soot, there's no toxins that are going to be put into the air, and they look great, as you can see. They melt the wax just like they're supposed to, or just like they're designed. It doesn't get hot to the touch. Our bars are safe. They're non-toxic, anything like that. They smell absolutely wonderful. And like I said, they're a little bit more expensive than if you go to Walmart, but you're getting a safer wax, a longer lasting wax, a non-toxic wax, a wax that will burn evenly or warm evenly. And it's just an overall, if you really sit down and think about all the pros and cons, I would go Scentsy hands down. So if you have any more questions, like I said, if you would be interested in me doing a video in a couple days about how you change out your wax, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Just please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed this video today and that you learned a little bit more about our wax and how our warmers work and everything like that. If you guys, like I said, if you have any questions or anything I left out, please let me know. And I hope that you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate if you'd follow me along in my Scentsy journey. And I just want to thank you and appreciate you for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.